Most people don't realize the most important lessons until it's too late. We spend our early years chasing approval, money, and milestones, believing there will always be more time. Then one day, often quietly, reality arrives. Time runs out, health declines, relationships fade, and opportunities close forever. The truth is, life rarely teaches its lessons gently. They come disguised as heartbreak, regret, or missed chances. By the time we understand what truly matters, we've already paid a heavy price. But it doesn't have to be that way. If we pause long enough to listen, not just to the noise of the world, but to the wisdom of those who have lived before us, we can carry these truths now, while there's still time to live by them. What follows are 10 maxims, lessons people usually discover too late, shared here so you don't have to wait for loss or regret to teach them. 1. Time is your only true wealth. People trade decades of their lives chasing money, possessions, or recognition, only to realize that time was the real currency all along. No amount of wealth can buy back an hour once it's gone. This doesn't mean money is unimportant, but it's only useful in how it allows you to spend your time in meaningful ways. Spend your hours deliberately on people, pursuits, and experiences that matter, because that's the one account you'll never be able to refill. 2. Health is the foundation of everything. You only recognize the value of health when it begins to fail. The energy to work, to travel, to laugh with friends, or to play with your children all rests on the strength of your body and clarity of your mind. Neglecting health is like ignoring the foundation of your house while decorating the rooms. Eventually, everything collapses. Daily movement, good food, quality sleep, and tending to your mental well-being are not luxuries. They're survival. 3. Relationships are compound interest. Like money invested wisely, relationships grow richer over time. Small acts of kindness, consistency, and honesty build trust that multiplies across years. Conversely, neglect or betrayal compounds negatively, leaving debts that are hard to repay. When people reach the end of life, it isn't the missed promotions they mourn. It's the conversations never had, the time not spent, and the relationships left uncared for. Invest early, invest often. 4. Comparison is a thief of joy. There will always be someone younger, wealthier, fitter, or more talented. Measuring your life against theirs is an endless race with no finish line. Comparison blinds you to your own growth and unique path. The antidote is perspective. Look back at who you were 5 years ago. If you've grown, you're winning. If you're grateful, you're already ahead. Your life isn't meant to be a mirror of someone else's highlight reel. 5. Discipline outlasts motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It shows up in bursts, then disappears when things get difficult. Discipline, on the other hand, is steady and unglamorous. It's showing up when you don't feel like it, trusting that small, repeated actions will build into something significant. The writer who writes every morning, the athlete who trains despite fatigue, the saver who puts money aside month after month. These people succeed not because they felt inspired every day, but because they practiced discipline. 6. Regret is more painful than failure. Failure stings, but it teaches. Every mistake sharpens your judgment, and most failures can be corrected or outgrown. Regret, however, is permanent. It's the dream unattempted, the words unsaid, the risk never taken. When people reflect on their lives, they rarely regret the things they tried and failed at. They regret the things they were too afraid to try. Choose the possibility of failure over the certainty of regret. 7. Simplicity is strength. A cluttered life drains energy. Too many commitments, too many possessions, too many distractions. All of it scatters your focus. Simplicity doesn't mean living with nothing. It means removing what doesn't matter so that what does can shine. A simpler schedule means you can be fully present. A simpler home means less stress. A simpler mind means more peace. Strength isn't in doing more. It's in knowing what to ignore. 8. Gratitude shifts perspective. Human beings are wired to notice what's missing rather than what's present. Gratitude interrupts that cycle. It reminds you that, in this moment, you already have things others dream of. Health, friendships, shelter, opportunities. Gratitude doesn't ignore challenges. It reframes them. A problem becomes a lesson. A setback becomes a chance to start fresh. The more you practice noticing the good, the more life feels abundant rather than lacking. 9. People remember how you make them feel. Few will recall your job title or the car you drove, but they will remember whether you made them feel respected, seen, and cared for. Every interaction leaves an emotional residue. A kind word, genuine attention, or even just patience in a difficult moment. These linger far longer than status symbols. Legacy isn't about achievements etched in stone, but about feelings etched in hearts. 10. Death is the ultimate deadline. Most of us live as though time is infinite, postponing dreams, forgiveness, or joy until someday. But the certainty of death is what gives urgency to life. Remembering mortality doesn't have to be grim. It can be clarifying. It asks, if not now, when? If not this, what? The awareness of an ending makes every moment more vivid, every choice more meaningful. In the shadow of death, life shines brighter.